Hi students, good evening. And students, we have been discussing the stoichiometry chapter and just day before yesterday we have completed the law of chemical combinations and we also completed the introduction part of the mole concept. Okay, I already explained you what is mole. See, one mole is equal to, already I told you, 1 mole is equal to 12 grams of carbon atom. 12 grams of carbon atom. This is the authenticity given by the IUPAC, already I told you. So, any substance that contains the same number of particles as that of 12 grams of carbon is known as the mole. And 1 mole is equals to Avogadro number. 1 mole is equal to Avogadro number 6.023 into 10 power 23. And similarly, 1 mole is also equals to gram atomic weight. Gram atomic weight. What do you mean by gram atomic weight? The mass of 1 mole of atoms expressed in grams is known as the gram atomic weight. And we have seen the examples. The value expressed in AMU of 1 atom and the value expressed in the grams of 1 mole of the atoms is the same. The value will be same. But the unit will be different. 4 AMU means 4 atomic mass units means that is the mass of 1 helium atom, and 4 grams means that would be the mass of 1 mole of helium atoms. So, in both the cases the value will be 4 only, but there it is 4 AMU means the mass of 1 helium atom, and 4 grams means that would be the mass of 1 mole of helium atoms. So, 1 mole is equals to gram atomic weight and 1 mole is also equals to, in case of molecules, is equal to gram molecular weight. What do you mean by gram molecular weight? The mass of 1 mole of molecules expressed in grams is known as the gram molecular weight. For example, the mass of 1 oxygen molecule is 32 AMU. The mass of 1 mole of oxygen molecules is 32 grams. Value will be same. There the unit is atomic mass units, here the unit is grams. Okay. And similarly, 1 mole is equals to, at STP, 1 mole is equals to 22.4 liters. 1 mole is equals to 22.4 liters and that is known as the gram molar volume. Gram molar volume. The gram molar volume is the mass of, the volume occupied by the 1 gram mole of the, 1 gram mole is nothing but the 1 mole only. 1 gram mole is nothing but the 1 mole. So, the volume occupied by the 1 gram mole of the gaseous substance at STP is known as the gram molar volume. And similarly, see, 1 electron is equals to, 1 electron contains the charge of 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulombs. 1 electron contains the charge of 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulombs. So, 1 mole of electrons, that means 6.023 into 10 power 23 electrons contains how much charge? And that is done 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 into 6.023 into 10 power 23 is equal 96,500 coulombs, which is equal to 1 Faraday. This is also very important calculation, students. So, the charge of 1 mole of electrons is 96,500 coulombs and that is equals to 1 Faraday. That is equals to Faraday. So, 1 mole can be equal to 1 Faraday of charge. That is what? So, 1 mole is equal to 12 grams of carbon, 1 mole is equal to Avogadro number of particles, 1 mole is equals to gram atomic weight in case of atoms, and 1 mole is equals to gram molecular weight. And in case of molecules at STP, 1 mole of any gas will occupy 22.4 liters of volume, that is called gram molar volume. And the charge of 1 mole of electrons is considered to be 96,500 coulombs, which is equals to the 1 Faraday. Okay, and this is all I have explained in the last class. Just a quick recap before we are entering into the problems. Okay. Students, very important, 22.4 liters of gas, 22.4 liters of gas, gaseous molecules, you can say, gaseous molecules, 22.4 liters of gaseous molecules mass is gram molecular weight, gram molecular weight. And similarly, 11.2 liters of gaseous molecules, 11.2 liters of gaseous molecules would be gram molecular weight by 2, gram molecular weight by 2, because it is half, therefore that also becomes the half, and which is equal to vapor density, which is equals to vapor density. So 22.4 liters of gaseous molecules mass is gram molecular weight, and 11 liters of gases, you can say gas, 22.4 liters of gaseous substance you can take if you want. We are writing more technically, that is also correct and this is also correct. Gaseous substance is equal to gram molecular weight in case of molecules, and this is gaseous substance and this is for the molecules. Gram molecular weight by 2 is equal to vapor density. And similarly, the mass of 1 liter of gaseous substance, the mass of 1 liter of gaseous substance is nothing but the density. This is very, very important point, students. These are all the basic points. 22.4 liters of gaseous substance mass is gram molecular weight. Or you can say 22.4 liters of gaseous molecular substance mass is gram molecular weight. Then 11.2 liters of gaseous molecular substance would be gram molecular weight by 2, that is nothing but the vapor density. And if you take the mass of 1 liter of the gaseous substance, that would be density. That would be density. That means 6.023 into, or you can say 22.4 liters equals to gram molecular weight, and 1 liter mass is equal to gram molecular weight by 22.4 liters, and this is nothing but the density. So density is equal to gram molecular weight by 22.4. That will give the value of the density. Density is equal to gram molecular weight by 22.4 liters. And similarly, this also can be written like this. 22.4 liters equals to 6 into 10 power 23 molecules. I mean 6.023 into 10 power 23. For easy's sake, I am writing as 6 into 10 power 23 molecules. Then mass of 1 liter is equal to how much? How do you do? And that is equals to 6 into 10 power 23 and by 22.4 liters. Will give you the number of molecules present in 1 liter of the substance. Will give you the number of molecules present in 1 liter of the substance, and that is nothing but the density. So density of a substance will contain this many molecules, 6 into 10 power 23 by 22.4 liters. And that is equals to 2.67 into 10 power 22 molecules. So from this analysis, and this is the number of molecules present in 1 liter of the substance. This is the number of molecules present in the 1 liter of the substance. So from this you can write one beautiful point, students. Six into 10 power 23 molecules is equal to gram molecular weight, and 3 into 10 power 23 molecules is equal to vapor density, and 2.67 into 10 power 22 is equal to density. Like this, 6 into 10 power 23 molecules mass is nothing but the gram molecular weight. 3 into 10 power 23 molecules mass is nothing but the vapor density. That is applicable in case of gaseous substance. And 2.67 into 10 power 22 molecules mass is nothing but the density. That is the relation. The number of molecules present in 1 cc of the substance. For example, you can do like this. We know that 22.4 liters is nothing but the 22,400 cc. And this 22,400 cc contains 6 into 10 power 23 molecules. Then 1 cc contains how much? And that is equals to 6 into 10 power 23 by 22,400. How much it is? Calculate. And this is equal to same, here in same 2.67 into 10 power 19. And this number is known as, this is the number of molecules present in 1 cc of the substance, and this is known as the Loschmidt number. Loschmidt number. Like this. And this is the number of molecules present in the 1 cc of the substance, that is nothing but the Loschmidt number. So 1 cc of the substance, gaseous substance, will contain the 2.67 into 10 power 19 molecules at STP conditions. Okay. And this is the number of molecules present in 1 liter. So we can write like this. If you want, we can write in such a way. .4 liters contains 6 into 10 power 23 molecules. 1 liter contains 2.67 into 10 power 22, and 1 cc contains 2.67 into 10 power 19 molecules. And this is how we found out number of molecules present in 1 liter of the substance. The number of the mass of 1 liter of the substance is nothing but the density. So density of the gas will contain this many number of molecules. See here I clearly written gram molecular weight contains this many molecules, vapor density contains this many molecules, density contains this many molecules. And the number of molecules present in 1 cc of the substance is known as the Loschmidt number. All these are very basics related to the moles concept, students. Okay. If you are done with this, we will go for the problems. While solving the problems, we will understand in more better way the concept of the mole. But these are all the basic points what you must remember before attempting the problems. Okay, Nana? Right. Now let us solve some problems related to the mole concept. Right. The first question is 1 gram molecular volume of a gas is the volume occupied by 1 gram molecular volume is nothing but the 1 gram molar volume. 1 gram molar volume is nothing but the 1 mole of the substance, and 1 mole of the substance is equal to 1 gram molecular weight. 1 gram molecular weight is nothing but the gram molecular weight. Gram molecular weight can be termed as 1 gram molecular weight. It is nothing but the gram molecular weight only. So we know that gram molar volume is equal to 22.4 liters, and which is equals to 1 mole. Therefore, and we know that gram molecular weight is also equals to 1 mole. Therefore, by relating these two, what you write? Gram molar volume is nothing but the gram molecular weight. So if you take 1 gram molar volume, then it becomes the 1 gram molecular weight. 1 gram molar volume is nothing but the 22.4 liters only. And 1 gram molecular weight is nothing but the gram molecular weight only. Therefore, student, here the answer is 1 gram molecular weight of a gas. Very simple. And relation is right in front of you. This is the solution. 1 gram molar volume is nothing but the 22.4 liters. And 22.4 liters equals to 1 mole at the H3B conditions. So gram molecular weight is also equals to 1 mole. A is equal to B, B is equal to C. Therefore, A is equal to C. That's what? Gram molar volume equals to 1 mole. Gram molecular weight is equals to 1 mole. Therefore, gram molar volume is equal to gram molecular weight. This is the answer. Okay, Nana? Right. Which of the following is wrong? The first statement is 1 mole of hydrogen weighs less than 1 mole of glucose. Yeah, 1 mole of glucose means 1 mole of glucose, which is equal to C6H12O6, and whose mass is 180 grams. 1 mole of H2 means its molecular mass is only 2 grams. So obviously 2 grams is very much less when compared to the 180 grams. Therefore, the first option is wrong. 1 mole of hydrogen means 1 mole of hydrogen is equal to its gram molecular weight. Already we have seen the relation. 1 mole is equal to gram molecular weight. So 1 mole of hydrogen is equals to its gram molecular weight. 1 mole of hydrogen mass is 2 grams. So 2 grams is the gram molecular weight of hydrogen. 1 mole of glucose is nothing but the gram molecular weight of glucose, which is 180 grams. So 2 grams is less than that of the 180 grams. So therefore option A is wrong. Now let us see the option B. 2 moles of hydrogen and 1 mole of helium weighs the same. 2 moles of hydrogen mass is 1 mole of hydrogen mass is H2 is 2 grams. Sorry, I mean it is a right. It is not a wrong statement. It is a right statement. 1 mole of hydrogen is 2 grams. 1 mole of glucose is 180 grams. Therefore, the mass of 1 mole of hydrogen is less than 180 grams. Therefore, that is a correct only. And 1 mole of hydrogen is 2 grams. And therefore, 2 moles of hydrogen is equal to 2 moles of hydrogen gas is equal to 4 grams. And similarly, yesterday and when we were discussing the mole concept, we have done that 1 mole of helium is equal to 1 mole of helium is equal to 4 grams. See, 2 moles of hydrogen is equal to therefore 1 mole of helium because both mass is 4 grams. Therefore, second sentence is also correct. What is the third one? 0.1 mole of oxygen weighs more than 1 mole of hydrogen. Yeah, see, 1 mole of oxygen is equal to, I am writing with the different colors. Each option I am writing with the different colors. 1 mole of oxygen gas is equal to 32 grams. 32 grams. Therefore, 0.1 mole of oxygen gas, O2 is equal to 3.2 grams. 3.2 grams. So, 1 mole of oxygen is 3.2 grams and 1 mole of hydrogen is 1 mole of H2 is equal to 2 grams. And what he is saying, obviously 0.1 mole of oxygen whose mass is 3.2 grams is higher than that of the 1 mole of hydrogen, that is 2 grams. So, option C is also right. D, 1 mole of nitrogen and half mole oxygen weigh the same, right. See, here 1 mole of nitrogen mass is 1 mole of N2 mass is 28 grams. And 1 mole of oxygen is 32 grams. Therefore, half mole of oxygen is 16 grams. So, 1 mole of nitrogen and half mole oxygen weigh the same is wrong because 1 mole of nitrogen is 28 grams and half mole of oxygen is 16 grams. Therefore, D is the wrong option. And that is the wrong statement, but it is the correct option. As far as the question is concerned, this is the correct option, but the statement was wrong. And each and every problem, every option we have solved here. Write it down. And you need to prove that why other options are wrong. While exposing ourselves to these kind of questions, we will learn the subject. This is how we learn the mole concept. Write down this. And you need to have a notebook and a pen, and every problem you have to note it down and you have to write the solutions, and better listen the solution very carefully, then you try to solve on your own. So, at the end of the class you will become the perfect in mole concept. For everything I have written, this is option A, this is option B, this is option C, that is option D. This is very interesting question. The total number of protons, electrons and neutrons in 12 grams of carbon, 6C12. Total number of number of protons is equal to Z atomic number per an atom, and number of electrons is also equals to Z, and that is also equals to atomic number, and number of neutrons is equal to A minus Z, mass number minus Z. What is 6C12? He is clearly saying that is 6C12. So this is the mass number, this is the atomic number. So mass number minus atomic number C. Since we have the atomic number is 6, it contains, one atom contains the 6 electrons, one carbon atom contains the 6 electrons, 6 protons and 6 neutrons. One carbon atom contains 6 electrons, 6 protons and 6 neutrons. Therefore, 1 mole of carbon atoms mass is nothing but the gram atomic weight of carbon. The mass of 1 mole of carbon atoms expressed in grams is nothing but the gram atomic weight of carbon, and that is gram atomic weight of carbon, and which is equal to 12 grams. Now student, let us see. So 12 grams equals to 1 mole. If one atom contains the 6 electrons, 6 protons and 6 neutrons, then 12 grams means 1 mole. 1 mole will contain the 12 grams of C contains the 1 mole of 1 atom contains the 6 electrons. Therefore, 12 grams of carbon, 1 mole of the carbon therefore will contain the 6 moles of electrons, 6 moles of protons and 6 moles of neutrons. And mole is nothing but the Avogadro number. So, the total number, if you take the total number, that is equals to 18 moles. 18 moles. 18 moles is nothing but the 18 into Avogadro number, 18 Na. Therefore, answer is D. The clear-cut solution is right in front of you. Number of protons is always equals to atomic number Z. Number of electrons is also equals to atomic number Z. Number of neutrons is equal to A minus Z. 6C12. 6C12. So, 12 minus 6 is equal to 6 neutrons. So, one carbon atom contains 6 electrons, 6 protons, 6 neutrons. Fine. Now, 1 mole of carbon atoms is nothing but the gram atomic weight of carbon, which is equals to 12 grams. So, 12 gram means 1 mole of carbon atoms. If one atom contains 6 electrons, 12 grams means 1 mole of carbon atom will contain the 6 moles of electrons, 6 moles of protons, 6 moles of neutron. That is 18 moles of particles, electrons and protons and neutrons. So, that is answer is 18 Na. So, answer would be D, students. So, this is the third question. Now, fourth question. The number of molecules in 27 grams of water. Right. The molecular weight of water is 18 grams. 18 grams is the gram molecular weight of water, H2O. Because oxygen 16 mass number, 2 hydrogen 2, 16 plus 2 18. 18 AMU is the mass of one water molecule. 18 grams is the mass of 1 mole of the molecule. So, 1 mole of the molecule, the mass of 1 mole of the molecules expressed in grams is nothing but the gram molecular weight. So, gram molecular weight of water is 18 grams, 18 grams. So, therefore, students, we will say that 18 grams contains 6 into 10 power 23 molecules, and he is asking 27 grams. That means you can do like this, 27 grams is equal to contains how much, means you can write like this, 6 into 10 power 23 into 27 by 18, 9 twos, 9 threes and 3s. So, this equals to 9 into 10 power 23. You can do like this, or otherwise very simple method is 18 grams contains 6 into 10 power 23 and 9 grams, half of this, you are making half this side, make half that side, and that is equal to 3 into 10 power 23. And if you add this, this becomes the 27 grams, and if you add this, this becomes 9 into 10 power 23. That's it. So, the answer would be A. And this is one method, that is one method. That is a more comfortable method. You do not have to do any calculation. Simply you can do the stoichiometric problems like that. Okay. When you add these two, 6 into 10 power 23 plus 3 into 10 power 23 will give you the 10 power 23 is taken as common. 10 power 23 plus 6 plus 3, and that is equals to 9 into 10 power 23. So, here the students, the answer is A. Very simple question. Yeah, the number of electrons present in 3.2 grams of oxide ion, and generally students, oxide ion means this would be the oxide ion, O2 minus ion. O2 minus ion is the oxide ion. This is the oxide ion. Now, oxygen contains atomic number of oxygen is 8. So, it contains 8 electrons. Because of the 2 minus charges, it gains 2 electrons. Therefore, 1 O2 minus ion, 1 O2 minus ion, O2 minus ion contains total 10 electrons. 10 electrons. How 10 electrons? Oxygen atomic number is 8. Therefore, it contains 8 electrons. And it contains 2 negative charges. 2 negative charges indicates the gaining of 2 electrons. So, 8 plus 2, 10 electrons. O2 minus contains 10 electrons. And what is the mass of this one? 16 grams only. Oxygen atomic weight is 16 grams. So, 16 grams contain 10 electrons. 32 grams contains, 10 electrons means 10 moles of electrons. We can say like this. 1 O2 minus ion contains 10 electron means 16 grams is the mass of 1 mole of O2 minus ions. Mass of 1 mole of O2 minus ion, that would be 16 grams. 16 grams will contain that 10 into, because of the negative charges, the atomic weight will not be changed. The mass of one oxygen atom is equal to the mass of O2 minus ion. Because of the charge, the mass, see, atomic weight is derived from the mass number. So, because of the loss of electrons and gaining of electrons, mass number will not be changed. Therefore, still 16 grams is nothing but the mass of O2 minus ion is only. So, this is equal to 6.0223, 6.023 into 10 power 23. You can take like this. 32 grams will contain into 2 means 20 into 6 into 10 power 23. I am not writing 6.023, I am just writing 6. You assume that 6 is nothing but the 6.023. Then 3.2 3.2 grams contains how much? 32 has become now 3.2, means by 10 this side, by 10 that side. So this becomes 2 into 6 into 10 power 23, and which is equal to 12 into 10 power 23 is the answer. So therefore students, answer would be B. Right, this is the solution. Once again I am explain. See, O2 minus contains 10 electrons. Oxygen atomic number is 8. Therefore, it contains 8 electrons, and 2 minus charges indicate the addition of 2 electrons. So, 8 plus 2, 10 electrons. 1 O2 minus contains 10 electrons. Then 1 mole of O2 minus ions whose mass is 16 grams. So, 16 grams contains the 10 into 6.023 into 10 power 23. And 32 grams contains how much? Double, and double this side, 10 into 6.023 into 10 power 23, and 32 grams 20 into 6 into 10 power 23. So by 10 this side, by 10 this side, 32 grams contain this much, 3.2 grams contains how much? So 32 grams by 10 this side you do, you will get the 32 point, by 10 that side also. Therefore by 10 will give the 2 into 6 into 10 power 23, which is nothing but the 12 into 10 power 23. That is the answer. B is the answer. Right. The volume occupied by 1.5 grams of ethane at STP in liters is very nice. Ethane is a gas, students. C2H6 is a gas, ethane, and its molecular weight is 30 grams. Gram molecular weight of ethane is 30 grams. At STP conditions, gram molecular weight of any substance equals to 1 mole, which occupies 22.4 liters. Therefore, you can say at STP, what is the relation? At STP, gram molecular weight of any gaseous substance is equal to 1 mole, and 1 mole will occupy 22.4 liters. So from this, 30 grams is equal to 22.4 liters. Fifteen grams is equal to 11.2 liters. So, fifteen grams contains 11.2 liters. 1.5 grams contains how much? That is equal to 1.12 liters. This is the answer. So, answer is C. Very simple question. 30 grams of ethane will occupy 22.4 liters. 15 grams will occupy 11.2. How? See, this is by 2. How did you get that 15? 30 by 2. Therefore, there also by 2. When you are doing by 2 here, by 2 there. So, 15 grams gives 11.2. By 10 this side, by 10 that side. 1.5 grams contains 1.12 liters. Or if you want, you can do like this. 30 grams contains 22.4 liters. 1.5 grams contains how much? So, how do you do? 22.4 liters into 1.5 by 30. And this is equal to 20 times. So, 20 times is nothing but the 2.24 by 2, and it is equal to 1.12 liters. Same, but I feel this is the better one. Or if you are comfortable with that, you can do like that also. So, that is 1.12 liters. The number of atoms present in 1 gram of calcium carbonate. See, CaCO3, whose mass is 100 grams. 100 grams. 100 grams contains how many atoms? See, one CaCO3 contains the 5 atoms. 3 oxygens, 1 carbon, 1 calcium. So 100 grams contains 5 moles of atoms. So 5 into 6 into 10 power 23. 1 gram contains how much? By 100 this side, by 100 that side. Then that is 30 into 10 power 21, which is equal to 3 into 10 power 22. So this is the answer. Because 1 calcium carbonate contains the 1 calcium, 1 carbon and 3 oxygen atoms. Total how many? 5. 1 calcium, 1 carbon, 3 oxygen atom. Total how many atoms? 5 oxygen atoms. So when 1 calcium carbonate formula unit contains the 5 atoms, then 1 mole of calcium carbonate contains the 5 moles of the atoms. 1 mole of calcium carbonate is equal to its gram molecular weight, I mean gram formula weight, which is equal to 100 grams. 100 grams this much. 1 gram how much? By 100 this side, by 100 this side, you will get the answer like this. Have a look, student. The weight of gaseous mixture containing the 6.02 10 into 10 power 23 molecules of nitrogen and 3 into 10 power 23 molecules of sulfur dioxide is, yeah, very nice. See, 6 into 10 power 23 is equals to 1 mole. 6 into 10 power 23 molecules equals to 1 mole. 1 mole is equal to 28 grams of nitrogen. 28 grams of nitrogen. This is the mass of the nitrogen. Now, same 6 into 10 power 23 molecules equals to 1 mole. 1 mole is equal to sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide molecular weight is sulfur dioxide. This is 32, this is 32, 64 grams. 64 grams of SO2. But it is 3 into 10 power 23 only. Means 0.5 mole. 0.5 mole of sulfur dioxide mass is 32 grams of SO2. Now what is the mass? 28 plus 32. 28 grams of nitrogen and 32 grams of sulfur dioxide, and total is how much? 60 grams. So answer is C. The detailed solution is right in front of you, students. Right. Density of water at room temperature is 1 gram per milliliter. Density is 1 gram per milliliter. The number of molecules present in a drop of water, if its volume is about 0.05 milliliters. And density is given, students. 1 ml mass is equal to 1 gram. 1 gram. It is clearly given. Therefore, 0.05 ml mass would be 5 into 10 power minus 2 grams. That means 0.05 grams. 5 into 10 power minus 2 grams. Okay. Now this is very simple now. Molecular weight of water is 18 grams. 18 grams of H2O is 6 into 10 power 23. So 5 into 10 power minus 2 grams is equal to how much? And that is equal to 6 into 10 power 23 into 5 into 10 power minus 2, and which is equal to 30 into 10 power 22, that is 3 into 10 power 22. So sorry, oh, one second, simple calculation mistake. And this can be done as 6 into 10 power 23 into 5 into 10 power minus 2 by 18. And if you do this, how much you will get? And this is 3 times, and this is 166. So 1.66 into 10 power 21, and these two will get cancelled, and this becomes 10 power. So 1.66 into 10 power 21. So the answer is A. He clearly given density of water at room temperature is 1 gram per milliliter. That means the mass of 1 ml of water is equal to 1 gram. Therefore, 0.05 ml mass is equal to 5 into 10 power minus 2 grams. And that is nothing but the 0.05 grams. So 18 grams of water is the gram molecular weight, which is equal to 1 mole, and that contains this many number of water molecules, 6 into 10 power 23. So 5 into 10 power minus 2 grams contains how much? This into this divided by this. If you do this, you will get the answer 1.66 into 10 power 21. From 0.22 grams of carbon dioxide, 2 into 10 power 21 molecules are removed. The number of CO molecules left behind are very interesting question. Okay. Now students, first of all, how many molecules will be there? Carbon dioxide is 44 grams is the molecular weight of carbon dioxide. So 44 grams of CO2 contains 44 grams of CO2 contains 6 into 10 power 23 molecules. 6 into 10 power 23 molecules. Therefore, 22 grams contains of CO2 will contain 3 into 10 power 23. 3 into 10 power 23. And 0.22 grams 0.22 grams of CO2, 100 by this side, 100 by that side, that is equal to 3 into 10 power 21 molecules. 3 into 10 power 21 molecules. From these 3 into 10 power 21 molecules, how many molecules are removed? 2 into 10 power 21 molecules are removed. So, 3 into 10 power 21 molecules minus 2 into 10 power 21 molecules. And 10 power 21 is taken as common, that is equals to 10 power 21. So the answer would be right C, 1 into 10 power 21 molecules. So 0.22 grams of CO2 contains this many molecules. From this many molecules, 2 into 10 power 21 molecules are removed. So the remaining would be 1 into 10 power 21 molecules. Okay, students, this is very interesting questions at the initial level to learn the mole concept. The weight ratio of O2 and N2 in gaseous mixture is 1:4. The ratio of molecules in that mixture is, yeah, this is very, very important. Okay. weight ratio of the molecules 1:4 of what? Oxygen and nitrogen. So let us say like that only we take 32 grams of oxygen, 32 grams of oxygen will contain the 32 grams of oxygen contains the 6 into 10 power 23 molecules. Okay, and or you can take the number of 32 grams contains this many molecules. So 1 gram of oxygen contains how much? That is 6 into 10 power 23 by 32. Number of molecules are present. Number of molecules are present. And we know that 28 grams of nitrogen, 28 grams of nitrogen contains 6 into 10 power 23 molecules. Therefore, 4 grams of nitrogen six into 10 power 23, 4 by 28. 28. This many number of molecules are there. Now, take the ratio. So, of this one. So, if you take the ratio 6 into 10 power 23 by 32 by 6 into 10 power 23 into 4 by 28. How do you do this, students? This will get cancelled. Okay, this will become 28 by 32 into 4 and this is equal to 7. So 7 is to 32. Seven is to 32. Very simple. See, 32 grams contains this much, 1 gram contains how much? So that is equal to 6 into 10 power by 22. 6 into 10 power 23 by 32 molecules are there in the oxygen. 28 grams of nitrogen contains 6 into 10 power 23 molecules. 4 grams of nitrogen contains how much? 6 into 10 power 23 into 4 by 28. Take the ratio of these two. You will get the answer 7 is to 32. Or directly want, if you want, you can do like this also. 1 by 32, 1 by 32 by 4 by 28, 4 by 28. This is nothing but the 28 by 32 into 4, which is equal to 7. This is also equals to 7 is to 32. This is the another method if you want. Mass by number of moles, ratio of number of moles is equal to ratio of number of molecules. Here it is the ratio of the number of moles. 1 by 32, given weight by gram molecular weight is the number of moles. So you can say, I am writing here, number of moles of oxygen is equal to by number of moles of nitrogen. Number of moles of oxygen is weight by gram molecular weight of oxygen, that is 1 by 32. And number of moles of nitrogen is by 4 by 28, that is nothing but the 28 by 4. So that is 7, equal to 7 is to 32. So number of moles ratio is nothing but the number of molecules. So this is one method, that is one method. Okay. Moles ratio is nothing but the number of molecules ratio only. Here I have converted into molecules, then I have taken the ratio. But that is direct method. Number of moles you can find out, the ratio of number of moles. And ratio of number of moles is nothing but the number of molecules. And this is one method. This is the method number 1, that is the method number 2. You can do that. Both methods you can write. This is the method 1 and this is the method 2. So whichever you feel comfortable, you can write down that. Which of the following gases contain the same number of molecules as 16 grams of oxygen? See, 32 grams of oxygen contains 32 grams of oxygen contain 6 into 10 power 23 molecules. 16 grams of O2 contains how much? 3 into 10 power 23 molecules. Now we have to find out which contains the 3 into 10 power 23 molecules. 16 grams of O3. O3 is 48 grams. 48 grams will contain the 6 into 10 power 23 and 16 grams of ozone will contain how much means 6 into 10 power 23 into 16 by 48. This is 3 times and this is 2 times. So it is 2 into 10 power 23. So this cannot be the answer. This cannot be the answer. Now let us see the 16 grams of SO2. 16 grams of SO2. 64 grams of SO2 is equal to 6 into 10 power 23 and 32 grams contains how much? 3 into 10 power 23 and 16 grams contains how much? 1.5 into 10 power 23. So this cannot be the answer. Now see 32 grams of SO2. Yeah, when 64 grams of SO2 contains 6 into 10 power 23, 32 grams will contain how much? 3 into 10 power 23. Therefore answer is C. Straight question. 32 grams of SO2 is the answer. And here I written clearly this is option 1 and that is option 2. In option 2 only we can find out the option 3. How many moles of magnesium phosphate will contain the, see, 1 mole of magnesium phosphate, 1 mole magnesium phosphate contain oxygen, how many oxygen atoms? 8 moles of oxygen atom. See, 4 into 2, 8 moles of oxygen atom. 8 moles of oxygen atom. 8 moles of oxygen atoms is equal to 1 mole of magnesium phosphate. One mole of magnesium phosphate is equal to 8 moles of oxygen atom. So 8 moles of 8 moles of oxygen atoms is equal to 1 mole. 1 mole. So how do you write this? 0.25 means 1 by 4 moles. 1 by 4 mole of oxygen atom is equal to how many moles? Present in how many moles? So that is equals to 8 moles is present in 1 mole, 1 by 4 mole present in how much? And that is equal to 1 by 4 into 1 by 8 and that is equal to 1 by 32. One by 32 means approximately you can write 100 into 10 power minus 2 by 32 and which is will be approximately gives 3.125 into 10 power minus 2 Answer is A. Right students, this is all for and very simple problems, and these are the basic level problems to understand the mole concept, and we have done almost 13 problems and we have revised what mole concept is. Okay, we will do some more problems in the coming classes to understand in better way the mole concept. Okay, and this is all for today's class, and what I suggest you is, and you just go through all the problems and write down each and every problem and try to solve all those problems on your own. Any doubt you have, if you are stuck up in any solution, then you can go for the solution. Still you don't understand the concept, you can get back to us in Ask a Doubt, we will get back to you with a proper solution. Anyhow, the solution will be there. I have written each, I have explained, and I have given and I written the very clear cut solution for each and every problem. Okay, right. So here everything is written. By seeing this, you will understand everything. Okay, okay students, that's all for today. We'll see you in the next class. Till then, have a nice time and have a safe time.